Salish, Inklapamuk, and Shimshin have long told tales of large, hairy humanoid creatures that inhabit the forests and mountains. These beings were often depicted as guardians of the wilderness, possessing both human and animal characteristics. The name Sasquatch itself is derived from the Halkomelem language of the Coast Salish people, translating to wild man or hairy man. Now, the modern era of Bigfoot sightings began in the late 19th, early 20th centuries. Miners, lumberjacks, and settlers reported encounters with large bipedal creatures in the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest. However, it wasn't until the 1950s that the legend of Bigfoot really entered pop culture. A series of footprints discovered in Northern California and reported by local newspapers sparked widespread interest and debate at the time. The most famous piece of evidence came in 1967 with the Patterson-Gimlin film, which purportedly shows a female Bigfoot walking along Bluff Creek in Northern California. This footage, while heavily scrutinized, remains one of the most iconic and controversial pieces of evidence in the Bigfoot saga. Now, while Sasquatch is most commonly associated with North America, similar creatures have been reported in various cultures around the world. These international variations share common characteristics, suggesting a global fascination with the idea of elusive human-like beings lurking in remote areas. Also known as the Abominable Snowman, the Yeti is said to inhabit the Himalayan regions of Nepal, Bhutan, and Tibet. Now, unlike the forest-dwelling Sasquatch, the Yeti is often depicted as a creature adapted to cold, mountainous environments. Sherpa guides and local villagers have reported sightings and strange footprints in the snow, contributing to this enduring mystery. In the remote mountains of Mongolia and Central Asia, stories of the Almas persist. These beings are described as more human-like than Sasquatch, with some accounts suggesting they're a relic population of Neanderthals or Denisovans. Local folklore often portrays them as elusive and shy, preferring to avoid contact with humans. Now, Australia's version of the Bigfoot, the Yowie, is said to inhabit the dense forests and bushland of the continent. Aboriginal legends speak of large, hairy beings that have been part of their oral traditions for centuries. Modern reports continue to emerge from various regions of Australia, keeping that legend alive. In the jungles of Sumatra, Indonesia, tales of the orang pendek, translated this